With the United States mission in Nigeria warning all Americans to stay away from all military and government facilities in the city of Abuja. In an advisory on its website on Sunday, the mission said the security warning was crucial in light of current global developments. The mission prohibited embassy staff members from unofficial visit to any government or military facility in Abuja. The mission advised its citizens to stay alert in public places with particular attention to location and venues where Westerners, expatriates, and government officials frequent. The mission added that despite the warning, the consular sections of Embassy Abuja and Consulate General Lagos remain open. Reacting to the advisory, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has issued a rebuttal to the advisory released by the United States Embassy. Mr. Idris says Abuja remains safe for Nigerians and visitors despite the advisory. He also acknowledged the right of the U.S. Embassy and other foreign missions to issue travel advisories for their citizens, but clarified that the advisory appears to be influenced by global security trends, not security threats to Nigeria's capital city. He assured all diplomatic missions, investors, development partners, and the general public that there is no cause for alarm. He affirmed the federal government's commitment to ensuring the safety of all residents of the Federal Capital Territory and maintaining the FCT's reputation as one of the world's most secure capital cities. For more on this development, former Assistant Director of the Department of State Services, Dennis Amakri, joins me live on the news at 10. Very interesting development.
All right. So a couple of hours ago, I posted a video on this channel where I told us the reason why the U.S. government is urging her citizens to stay away from military base and government facilities in Nigeria, in Abuja particularly. I told us the reason. I told us that from my findings, yes, from the research I did, from the view of everything, that I think that it is because of the insecurity in Nigeria, not because of external insecurity, because of the internal insecurity that is going on in Nigeria. Now, come and see the analysis they gave on TVC News. They are not even talking about the insecurity in Nigeria. What they are talking about is the war going on between Iran and Israel. Please tell me, if Israel is to fire any missile in Nigeria, wetin Nigeria go take defend them? If Iran is to fire any missile or missiles, those people, they know they fire one. No, they know they fire one. The one they fired at Qatar, US military base in Qatar yesterday. Some of us saw it, no be one, 13 they fired overnight. So those people, they know they fire one. So if Iran is to fire missiles to Nigeria, wetin Nigeria want take defend them? Yes, I'm aware that Nigeria is trying to buy one air defense system from China. Yes, I'm saying this because it's on the public domain. I know some security details are like this are not meant to be said, but I'm saying this because it is on the public domain, so you can get it from the site anywhere. So Nigeria is planning to buy air defense system, one air defense system from China. But even at that air defense system, from what I read, it can only dictate and shoot down about 13 missiles coming. I mean 23 missiles, not 13 please. It can shoot down about 23 missiles coming, something like that, right? But tell me, why these people will not talk about the insecurity in Nigeria? They are talking about something that is happening somewhere. Please, anyway, I don't know. Just drop your comment on the comment section. As I said, that the report I gave before about the insecurity in Nigeria is what I thought from the research I made, that is the reason why the U.S. government is warning her citizens to stay away from military bases. Yes, but now come and hear what TVC News are reporting. Then after watching it, you do well to drop your own comment on the comment section. What do you think, or why do you think rather, is the reason why the U.S. government is warning her citizens to stay away from government facilities and military base? Is it because Iran will fire missile, or is it because Israel will fire missile, or is it because US will fire missile, or is it because of the insecurity in Nigeria? Drop your comment on the comment section. But for now, please watch this.
For more on this development, former Assistant Director of the Department of State Services, Dennis Amakri, joins me live on the news at 10. Very interesting development, Mr. Amakri. This advisory is specifically warning against visits to military and government facilities in Abuja. From an intelligence point of view, what do you think is responsible for this? Why is Nigeria being particularly mentioned by the United States?
Thank you for having me. You see, this is not against Nigeria. The advisory is for United States citizens who are resident in Nigeria. And it is a duty of care by the embassy to inform their citizens when there is threats that are imminent. Right now, remember that the whole of United States is on high alert. High alert because of what happened in Iraq, in Iran. And they are all warning all their citizens to be very, very careful. It is not that they want to do anything or putting down Nigerians. But the point is that the whole country, for instance, Nigeria, is on what they call level 3. And level 3 is an alert system, a security alert system, where they inform their citizens to reconsider travels, either to Nigeria, and for those who are inside Nigeria to, be very, very careful. Don't go to military facilities or other areas that they could be targeted.
Absolutely.
So it is not.
Indeed. Yeah. Mr. Makri, we saw Iran launching missile attacks on U.S. air bases in countries like Iraq and Qatar, which is expected. Nobody would think that Nigeria would be, a nation of interest in the current conflict between the U.S. and Iran. But the Nigerian government is saying FCT remains very safe and that it's proactive, and it's also citing its successful security operations in this regard. But from your experience, how credible and how coordinated would you say our current security infrastructure is in the capital?
Of course, the security agencies will take care of their own country. And then any foreign country will also be looking out for their citizens who are in that country. Remember, the projections are there. Abuja is a very secure city, of course, but remember that we've had Shiites demonstration in Abuja, some which got very violent. And remember, Iran is the headquarters of Shiites. Nigerian Muslims basically are Sunnis, Saudi Arabia and others. But the Shiite religion itself, the Shiite sect in Islam, is based in, their headquarters is in Iran. And with this happening with Iran is now targeting all other American targets all over the world. And then, of course, it's not out of place for the U.S. embassy or consulates to, advise their citizens to be careful, not just for military bases, but to be even careful where they go, because right now they can be targets, by some lone wolf or some fanatic all across the world.
Indeed, Shiite has been prescribed as a terrorist group in Nigeria, and we've seen, a major crackdown on that group by Nigerian military. But what do you consider the standard protocol when foreign governments issue security alerts like this within a host nation? And do you think Nigeria's rebuttal is saying anything specifically about the current state of intelligence sharing and diplomatic coordination between both countries?
We've gone through this before. Where the American embassy came out with a warning notice, or what they call the security alerts, and the first time we did not understand it properly. I think people were, attacking the United States embassy, disclaiming that, oh, there's no problem and stuff like that. Remember that all of them are analysts. They're analyzing the intelligence that are available to them. And then, of course, we even expect our Nigerian government to do so in foreign countries. So for a foreign country in Nigeria trying to warn their citizens, I don't think it's berating the country of the host country at all. And I don't think they were looking down on our country or anything, but we should take it in good faith. And of course, just like the Minister of Information has did, inform people to, calm down, because it is something that you psychological, where you calm everybody down instead of people getting scared. Oh, Americans said that this is going to happen, so there's going to be problem. No, we also have to calm down our own citizens. That this is the normal protocol.
Absolutely. The tensions in the Middle East is very real. The question remains how it will spill over to countries like Nigeria. Dennis Amakri, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
What you're looking at here is the front end of one of those Iranian missiles. It's about 38 feet long, and this is just a piece of the missile. Right around here would have been the warhead, capable of carrying 400 kilograms, 800 pounds of high explosives. We're told that if this thing had detonated in a population area, it would easily have taken out an entire apartment building, could have killed dozens of people. And this whole long steel fuselage you're seeing, this is just the fuel tank. And I want you to see some of the shrapnel holes right here from where the arrow exploded and sent shrapnel into it, causing it to go off course. This missile landed in the Dead Sea. It was fished out and brought here. And on the back end over here, I mean, it's so big you can crawl in, was where the engine was. This thing would have been about nearly 50 feet long, capable of massive destruction. And Iran launched about 130 of these.
That is how they were, indoctrinated. Most of their leaders, except you are against Christianity, Israel or America, you will not be admitted into the elite group in those states, because their mission is to make sure that these people do not exist. It's like that is what they were sworn into it. Never you allow Israel and America to exist. Wherever you see them, you must target them. It's like that's what they came into this world to do. And that is where the problem is. Anything that has to do with terrorism, yes, that is what we came here to do. Even our own Sheikh Zakzaki, they are the ones sponsoring the man. Iran is sponsoring Sheikh Zakzaki because the Sunni Muslim came from there. I mean, the Shiite Muslim came from that place. You see, that's what they're spreading all over the world.
And they usually have issues between the Islamic community.
Exactly,
I mean, the
because of their brand of because of their brand of Islamic religion.
Are they extremists?
That's the right word. That's the right word. They don't have time for anything like a peaceful approach or whatever. Extremists to the core. That's what they are known for.
Some people thought that when the Iranian leader was actually, assassinated the other time, the tension could release, but it's getting out of hand now. Even though the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, has said that during the G7 summit that will hold in Canada, that this Israel and Iranian and Hamas war generally is what is going to be, particularly be focused on. What do you think the G7 are going to do about the crisis? Have they even been doing something tangible?
They can't do anything. If the US cannot rein in Israel, I don't think anybody will. Israel is equally all out for them. Israel is determined to stop the aggressors of their neighbors so that they can sleep with two eyes closed. Imagine Israel in the midst of Middle East neighbors who are hostile. who are hostile, how can they sleep with their two eyes closed? So that's what they're trying to make sure it doesn't happen again after what happened on October 7th.
But are you further seeing Iran trying to swoop or Israel? How far do you think this?
The only thing that will make Iran to back down is if there is a very overwhelming force, that will devastate.
From Israel in particular.
Israel, yes. Maybe combined with America, when they visit them with overwhelming force that will wreck the entire country, they will think twice. In fact, they will beg for a truce.
All right. So you have seen it. What do you think? Very well. Please do well to drop your comment on the comment section what you think. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much and God bless you.